what do you think affects your well-being? Of course, your health plays a major role, but what has the strongest impact on our health? Our diet has the most significant influence. We are what we eat. Unfortunately, in the modern pace of life, we constantly violate the rules of healthy eating. But what if I tell you that there are a few small rules that, if followed, will significantly improve your health? In this video, I will talk about a few simple rules that will make your diet much healthier. So, watch the video until the end. It will be very interesting, useful, and delicious. I'm Not a Home Fit, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my new content. First and foremost, it's important to note that all the recommendations I will provide in this video are based on real expert data and the recommendations of highly skilled dietitians. These recommendations come from the World Health Organization, WHO. By the way, friends, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my updates. Now, let's move on to the number one recommendation for healthy eating. It is important to consume a variety of foods and have a diverse diet. I have heard stories about how all your micro and macronutrients can be covered by just two products, milk and potatoes, or some people sticking to a purely buckwheat diet. Well, the truth is that there is no single food that can provide us with everything we need. For example, potatoes contain a high amount of vitamin C, but they lack iron. On the other hand, bread or legumes have plenty of iron but lack vitamin C. Here's a very simple and straightforward rule. Throughout the day, aim to consume at least 5 different plant-based products.
You can choose your own combination based on your preferences, whether it's cucumbers, tomatoes, cabbage, bell peppers, or any other 5 plant-based products that you enjoy. The goal is to consume these 5 plant-based products every day.
By following this rule, you will significantly fulfill your vitamin and micronutrient needs. It's also important to consume fiber daily. Cabbage is a champion when it comes to fiber content. In fact, there is even a unique list of the most beneficial vegetables, and at the top of that list are beets and cabbage. Personally, I consume beets and cabbage every day, even if it's just a small amount. Another excellent variation of cabbage is sauerkraut, as it contains beneficial bifidobacteria that are good for your digestive system. Let's delve further into vegetables and fruits. The World Health Organization recommends consuming at least 500 grams of vegetables and fruits daily, preferably locally sourced rather than imported. The recommended ratio of vegetables to fruits is roughly 2:1, meaning that for every 2 grams of vegetables, there should be 1 gram of fruits. It's also recommended to consume fresh vegetables and fruits whenever possible. Let's continue. It is recommended to consume milk or dairy products every day, such as kefir, cheese, and yogurt. Ideally, yogurt should be homemade rather than store-bought. You can easily find yogurt starter cultures and make your own yogurt on your windowsill. It's accessible. If you think making your own kefir is difficult, it's actually quite simple. Just take a kefir starter, add it to milk, let it sit for a day, and you'll have healthy and beneficial kefir ready. The benefits of the bifidobacteria in kefir have been widely discussed. It is advised to minimize the intake of animal fats and consume more plant-based fats. However, it is not recommended to completely exclude all animal fats from your diet. Animal fats should still be present, but plant-based fats should make up roughly 3 times more of your fat intake. Sources of plant-based fats include vegetable oils, particularly flaxseed oil. Additionally, nuts are considered highly beneficial, with walnuts being among the healthiest options. Flaxseed oil is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are extremely beneficial for normalizing your lipid profile, reducing cholesterol, and improving brain function and immunity. Trans fats, which are found in various processed baked goods, sausages, and questionable meat products, should be avoided. If you consume meat, it is recommended to give preference to white meat, such as turkey or chicken fillets. It is not recommended to consume a lot of red meat, especially beef and pork. When eating meat, it is better to choose lean cuts and trim visible fat. If you buy chicken, chicken breast is a healthier option compared to thighs or drumsticks. On the other hand, fish fat is actually beneficial, so consuming fatty fish is not as bad as consuming fat from red meat in general. It is important to not overlook the importance of protein, which can be obtained from sources such as white meat, fish, legumes, nuts, and dairy products. Moving on, it is recommended to limit sugar intake, especially refined sugar. It is best to minimize the consumption of sweets available in supermarkets. If you like to add sugar to your tea, you can consider using unrefined cane sugar as a substitute, although it is optimal to reduce overall sugar consumption. However, completely eliminating sugar can be challenging for many individuals. Daily fluid intake is crucial. The World Health Organization, WHO, recommends consuming 2 liters of plain water per day, excluding juices, teas, coffees, and soups. Starting your day with a glass of warm water before brushing your teeth is a beneficial habit. Throughout the day, you should aim to drink approximately 10 glasses of water. Regulating salt intake is also important. The WHO recommends consuming up to 5 grams of salt per day, with 80% of our salt intake coming from everyday foods, as salt is present in almost everything we eat, including bread.
There are hardly any people who experience salt deficiency. However, if we add salt to something, it is likely that we have already consumed an excessive amount. As for alcohol recommendations, the WHO suggests consuming no more than 2 standard drinks per day. What is a standard drink? The WHO defines it as 10 grams of pure alcohol, roughly equivalent to no more than 20 grams of pure alcohol in a day.
There is no minimum requirement, and it's great if you can completely abstain from alcohol, but if you choose to consume it, it should be limited to no more than 20 grams per day. To avoid dependency, it is recommended not to consume alcohol every day. Moving on, the WHO pays special attention to cooking methods because it is also crucial. It is advisable to use cooking methods that do not require oil, added fats, salt, or sugar. Frying and boiling oil and adding salt is not a healthy way of cooking. Instead, it is better to prefer boiling or steaming. Interestingly, the WHO is quite accepting of cooking food in the microwave. Many people tell scary stories about microwaves, such as protein coagulation and the harmfulness of microwave-cooked food. However, the WHO views microwaves as perfectly safe and has not found any proven harmful properties. Maintaining an ideal body weight is important, avoiding both underweight and overweight conditions. We understand that our weight primarily depends on our diet, as well as our activity level and physical exercise. On my channel, you will find many workout videos, and you can choose a workout based on your preferences or target areas. Therefore, it is necessary to monitor the overall calorie intake throughout the day because excess weight leads to the development of cardiovascular diseases and cancer, which has been proven. If we have excess weight, we need to reduce the overall calorie intake of our diet. These are the main recommendations provided by the WHO and my friends. Today, I have a question for you. In the comments, write which of these recommendations you have already followed or heard of. Share your thoughts. It will be interesting. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. See you in my other videos.